should be enough to do what I want. It's all applewood. That's the only thing I smoke with is applewood, especially for fish. Alright guys, we're going to smoke a little fish today, and I'm no professional smoker, nothing like that, but I do got a pretty good reputation for putting out some nice smoked fish. So you can do it on your grill. I don't have a big smoker, but you just have to change a couple little things, and show you what we got going on here. But, I already got a nice little smoke going. I use strictly applewood for smoking fish. It's a nice sweeter wood. If you do the red meats, you could tend to go with the mesquite or hickory, something like that. But for fish, applewood or any of your fruit woods turns out to be best. So once you get your fire going, I could do it in a grill. This is just a regular little grill, no big deal. I got the fish all ready. They've already been brined and they've been drying out for a good 20 hours, 24 hours is best. What you want to do is develop what they call a pedestal on the fish. It makes it tacky. It seals in all the moisture, and smoke really sticks to the fish. So you want to put your thicker pieces closest to the fire, and your thinner tail pieces like this away from the fire. You don't want them to dry out too quick. So they'll go on the back end. I always leave the skin on. A friend of mine was lucky enough to get this steelhead. This is a steelhead trout. And with the skin on, everything will stay right inside the fish for now. And then when you're done, you can take the skin right off. It'll slide right off. And if there's a few bones left on it, there's a couple in here, a couple pin bones. They will turn white once the fish is dry and smoked out. It'll turn white. You can pick them right out with a pair of tweezers, no big deal. So that's pretty much it. That's probably going to take about 3 hours on a good smoke. I like to bring the temperature up to 150 degrees to finish off the fish, and we'll come back when she's ready to go. But that's going to be it for right now. I'm just going to close the smoker. You have to pay attention to your fire. You have to make sure you got a good smoke coming out. And I usually set it up when I'm doing some kind of yard work or something like that. If I got yard work going on, then I'll do some smoking, because if I do the bigger stuff like briskets and stuff like that, it's going to take good 12-14 hours of smoke. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when she's all done. I will put the brine recipe in the description if you care to try it. It's a pretty good one for trout, and you have to let it brine up for about 8 hours. Alright, I'll see you when I come back. Alright, we're about an hour into it now. And now I take the time, I just throw a couple regular charcoals in there. Make sure I got enough wood just to keep things going. To keep a nice pile. You can see the fish starting to tighten up a little bit right on these edges. So I'm going to turn these around a little bit. And that's it. It's a little tiny fire, that's all you need. I'll crank the heat up. I'll crank the heat up a little bit when I'm ready to finish it off. Make sure that the fish are cooked thoroughly through, and that's usually like in the last 10-15 minutes. I'll crank her up. Alright guys, it's about 2.5 hours in. It's time to check and see how we're making out. We got to be pretty close by now. Oh yeah, look at that color. That's freaking awesome right there. Well, that's what she should look like. At least 2.5 hours in. And let me get my glove off here. Nice. Here are the bones. They didn't quite turn white yet. Let's see if we can pull one out. They come right out. You can see that. They just pull right out. No big deal. You turn white underneath the skin there. It's starting to curl a little bit. It's going to get... It looks like she needs about another half hour. The skin will start to curl off. And looks like we're in great shape. Alright, so I'm going to come back in about a half hour and get her off the grill. See you then. It's looking good. Okay, it's time to get the fish off. Oh yeah, look at that. It's freaking beautiful. Alright, we're going to move them to here. Okay, as you can see, I think you can see, the skin will come right off. Just like that. Comes right off. All these little pieces. That's going to be it, guys. That's going to be it for smoking trout. It's awesome. Now you can make a nice dip out of this, or you could just eat it like that with a couple beers. Don't get no better. Alright guys, thanks for watching.